I'm Jigga Jones, guru of the ghetto. Today, I'm gonna tell you a tale from the ghetto, from back in the day when my boy was trying to commit insurance fraud. Hey man, it was right over here, man. It was years ago. My boy, he just got out the pen, right? So he was like, hey man, I need to get a car. So he got this first time buyer's thing, you know. And this was back in the day when they was doing some shady stuff, when they was doing that financing and stuff like that. They give you a car, they'd finance it, and then they'd say, oh, you didn't pass the credit check or whatever. And then they come and they take the car back from you. So they could sell the same car like 3-4 times. It was a big racket. Shit was going down, right? So my boy was like, he was all paranoid. He was like, man, I got my dream car, dog. I got a dream car. He driving it, he rode it everywhere. We used to go everywhere in his car. Drive. Nigga could put some big ass rims on the motherfuckers. Like, woo, he got rims. He driving down the street, you know, he damn near pointing out the window so you look at the rims, right? So anyway, he loved his car. So one day, you know, he kicking it back, you know, he getting the mail and stuff. He looked and he saw a thing from Triad Financial. That was a big ass company back then, you know, where they was doing all this stuff. So he was like, oh, what? And it's an intent to repossess. He's like, oh, hell no. They ain't getting my car, dog. They ain't getting this car back. He was all like, no, hell no. We got to do something with this, man. They ain't getting this car back. So, you know, he was all like, you know, so he said, hey, man, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's take it out to a desolate-ass place right out of here by the L.A. River and burn the motherfucker up. You know, they can't get it back, right? So he's like, yeah, we going to burn it up, dog. Fuck that shit. They ain't getting my shit. Fuck that, right? So he all right, yeah. So yeah, we could drive the motherfucker down the ramp and shit. But then he was like, oh, dude, I got to get my rims off this motherfucker. I got to get my rims. So we up here fucking sweating this shit, popping the goddamn rims off the motherfucker, putting it up on the motherfucking cinder blocks and shit. Had to go to Home Depot, get cinder blocks. Anyway, man, all this bullshit, we went through this whole thing. We lit this motherfucker off, woo, fire like a motherfucker, just fire, blazing and shit, right? And we're like, damn. So it was like, okay, days later, you know, he had reported that the police had found the motherfucker, right? And it was like, oh no, so all this shit. Fast forward the whole damn thing. You know, now they knew it was some kind of insurance fraud, but they couldn't figure out why. Because it was like, wait a minute, you know, why would you burn this thing? But it was like he couldn't figure it out. Well, it turns out that the intent to repossess was a notice that was supposed to go to the lady on the other block. That wasn't his. So they wasn't even gonna repossess the motherfucker. So he burned the goddamn car up for nothing, right? Got the police on him, never got the insurance money because the insurance, they knew something was fucked up. So you know what? Before you burn some shit up, read the whole motherfucking thing, you lazy nigga.